Welcome to the world of unstoppable shredders, where trees are torn apart in seconds by monstrous forestry machines. From trunks to twigs, nothing survives the jaws of these brutal chippers. Subscribe now for raw power in action. Welcome to Woodpath channel. This is the Vermeer WC2500XL, a 600 horsepower wood chipper built for serious work. It devours whole trees and massive trunks in seconds. With smart crush and remote control, it delivers smooth, powerful performance all day long. In front of the machine, thick logs are neatly lined up, waiting their turn, as if aware of the transformation ahead. The hydraulic grapple arm moves slowly but precisely, feeding each piece into the chipper with deliberate care. There's no haste, only firm, methodical motion, like an intelligent steel limit work. As each log meets the jaws of the HEM 821 Cobra hybrid, it's pulled inside and instantly shredded into a stream of wood chips, flowing out the back. It's an industrial scene, almost mechanical choreography. Meet the Vermeer BC 700XL, a compact but powerful wood chipper built for everyday performance. Equipped with a 25 horsepower engine and Vermeer's smart feed system, it quickly and safely processes branches up to 17 centimeters in diameter. Watch as it pulls and limbs smoothly with its vertical feed rollers and reduces brush into clean, uniform wood chips in seconds. Lightweight, easy to maneuver, and built with professional-grade reliability, the BC 700XL is the perfect machine for landscapers, arborists, and tree care crews on the move. The Komatsu BR120T. One is operating with impressive power, captured from the perspective of the wood grapple operator. Small wood chips and broken branches are swiftly and precisely grabbed. The machine's sturdy steel grapple closes and opens smoothly, gently grasping each fragment of wood and feeding it into the crusher. Inside, the rotating crushing mechanism works like a giant millstone, pulverizing all the raw materials into tiny fragments, producing a deep, steady rumble, a harmonious blend of mechanical strength and fluid motion. The Jin's HEM 820 wood chipper operates with impressive precision and raw power. It doesn't thrash wildly. Instead, every movement is deliberate, forceful, and efficient, like a dedicated worker focused on its task. Massive logs are firmly gripped by the hydraulic arm and guided straight into the chipper's feed system. Inside, high-speed blades shred the timber into fine chips, blasting them into the truck's container with relentless rhythm. Every detail of the machine exudes seriousness and dependability, as if it was purpose-built for this demanding job. Amid the roar of engines and swirling with dust, the loader and chipper work together in perfect harmony, like partners that have operated side by side for years. As the grapple releases the log, the chipper immediately grabs hold, its sharp blades spinning, shredding the timber into small, manageable chips. Watching an industrial beast devour forest. The operator takes just seconds to grab a log, and the chipper takes less than a minute to turn it into hundreds of fragments. Efficient, clean, and not a single piece goes to waste. Whether under scorching sun or in muddy, slippery terrain, the operator remains calm and focused, steadily feeding each log into the machine. Storm-felled trees or sustainably harvested timber, everything is neatly processed by the chipper's relentless blades. This is the junk carry HJ550, a robust PTO-driven wood chipper designed for serious work. Connected directly to a tractor, the HJ550 can process logs and branches up to 22 centimeters in diameter with impressive ease. Its strong steel frame, sharp blades, and powerful in-feed system make it ideal for forestry, land clearing, and large-scale wood chip production. Built for performance, reliability, and long-lasting durability, the junk carry HJ550 turns timber into clean chips in seconds, straight into the trailer, ready for use. The Dobstad DH812 is working powerfully on site, carrying out its tree chipping mission with impressive efficiency. This is a specialized forestry machine, fitted with a front-mounted chipper unit, forming a mobile wood processing system. Large rotating gears at the front spin relentlessly, gripping and pulling in massive tree trunks with mechanical force. As the logs are drawn in, the internal chipping blades immediately tear them apart into countless fine wood chips. Enormous logs, seemingly unbreakable, are efficiently shredded within seconds by the synchronized power of the rotating gears and heavy-duty chipper blades. The scene is a vivid display of rugged mechanical power and modern forestry technology in action. The 2020 Morbark 6400 XT is diligently performing its task, grinding large logs into fine wood chips with relentless mechanical strength. Its engine hums steadily, like the focused breathing of a tireless worker. Yet, no matter how powerful it is, the grinder can't feed itself. It relies on the help of its trusty partner, the grapple loader. Like a loyal friend, the loader carefully lifts each heavy log, raises it high, and delivers it straight into the machine's intake, like feeding a big slice of cake to a hungry companion. The Morbark 6400 XT wastes no time, devouring each log eagerly and tearing it apart into clean, softwood chips with impressive precision. The Jinshem 700D wood chipper stands out with its powerful design, specially built to handle large tree trunks. The grapple operates continuously, its robust steel claws opening and closing rhythmically to steadily feed large logs into the machine's body. Inside, the rotating shaft is equipped with sharp, pointed spikes that firmly grip the tree trunks and pull them deep into the machine. The rasping sound of wood being shredded blends with the powerful engine noise, creating a vibrant and intense industrial symphony. After large tree trunks are shredded inside the Gen's HEM 700D, fine wood chips are forcefully expelled from the discharge chute at the rear of the machine. Clouds of pale wood fragments cascade down like a shower, scattering and piling up into a towering mound of wood chips beside the machine. This scene not only demonstrates the machine's destructive power, but also stands as proof of its efficient processing, transforming bulky logs into compact, easy-to-handle raw materials for transport and recycling. Introducing the Hartnett Products HP62S, a self-feeding PTO with chipper built for farms, orchards, and landowners. Compact but powerful, this machine attaches to your tractor's PTO and handles branches up to 6 inches thick with ease. Its self-feeding design pulls in materials smoothly, grinding branches and brush into clean, even wood chips in seconds. Built for reliability, mobility, and low-maintenance operation, the HP62S is perfect for clearing land, pruning, or storm cleanup. Simple, strong, efficient. The Vermeer WC2500 stands like a mechanical titan, its bold yellow frame and rugged build commanding attention. Its engine rumbles to life with a deep, thunderous growl, announcing the start of a powerful and relentless chipping operation. A thick, heavy log, covered in tangled limbs and coarse bark, is brought in by a loader. 2 workers move swiftly to align it with the feed chute. As soon as the log touches the intake, the aggressive and feed rollers clamp down and pull it into the machine's hungry maw. Inside, high-speed steel blades spin with ferocious precision. The wood doesn't stand a chance. Branches, bark, and bulk are chewed apart without hesitation. The sound of the cutting is loud, steady, and merciless, wood being turned into chips in a matter of seconds. From the discharge chute, a steady stream of shredded wood chips blasts out, piling up rapidly beside the machine. These uniform chips are destined for biomass fuel, mulch, or wood pellet production. The massive, modern wood chipper, painted in bold industrial yellow, towers over the log yard like a steel beast, an undeniable monster of the woodworking industry. As its engine roars to life, the giant internal blades spin with terrifying speed, producing a high-pitched screech that echoes like the roar of a wild predator. Thick logs, some over a meter in diameter, are fed into its wide mouth by a grapple loader. The moment wood meets blade, it is torn apart with brutal efficiency, ripped into clean wood chips in seconds, with no hesitation. Nearby, a team of workers dressed in bright orange safety gear, wearing hard hats and dust goggles, stand vigilant. They maintain a safe distance, yet stay alert and ready to signal the loader operator or initiate an emergency stop if needed. Fine wood dust swirls in the air, carried by the wind, prompting some workers to shield their faces with heavy-duty respirators. The atmosphere is tense but disciplined. Everyone knows that a single mistake around this dangerous monster could result in a catastrophic accident. Amid a battlefield of fallen trees, where massive trunks lie scattered like slain giants, the Moorbark 30 of 36-hole tree chipper stands tall, a mechanical beast clad in blazing red, the color of fire and blood. There is no subtlety in its design. It does not blend it. It commands attention. The log is lowered into the gaping maw of the chipper, and the beast screams into action. Rotating blades tear into it with merciless speed, shredding the trunk in seconds. Splinters explode outward like shrapnel, each crack a violent echo of destruction. A red mist of sawdust rises, glowing in the sun, blending with the machine's paint like a storm of flame and ash. The Moorbark doesn't just chip. It devours, dominates, reducing once mighty trees into mulch and memory, leaving behind a battlefield of dust, bark, and the cold roar of metal fury. This is the Gens 820 wood chipper, a powerful and efficient machine designed for large-scale wood processing. Watch as it effortlessly grabs massive logs and feeds them into the chipper's wide hopper. The internal drum mechanism quickly turns the wood into fine chips, ready for biomass energy or mulch production. The robust hydraulic crane ensures steady, continuous operation, while the noise and power of the machine draw the attention of onlookers. This model is now available for sale, ideal for forestry businesses, contractors, and anyone in need of serious chipping capability. The wood chipper works tirelessly, a roaring mechanical beast devouring massive logs and reducing them to fine wooden fragments. Sharp, dry chips are blasted out from the high-pressure discharge chute, spiraling through the air before landing in the truck's rear container. The growl of the engine blends with the rhythmic clatter of wood, forming an industrial symphony amidst the forest's edge. Inside the truck bed, the chips pile up like golden waves, rising higher with every steady burst. It's a scene of raw power and precision, a striking display of how modern engineering harnesses the force of nature.